There are
There
a
are
lot of
moments in
apples,
history when the
but
world
only a
changes.
Newton. He
Not with a
needed only
bang,
one
but with a
apple
whisper.
that fell.
A falling apple. A spark in the dark. A question asked in the right way at the right time. What was electricity to you, Mr. Tesla? His answer was simple, yet it held the weight
Google's
of the
quantum
universe.
AI just flagged a
Everything is
hidden pattern in
electricity.
Nikola Tesla's writings,
To him,
and
it
what it
wasn't just
suggests.
power. It was the invisible thread stitching reality together, the pulse of the cosmos itself. Light, matter, life, all of it, he believed, was born from this same primal force. But what if Tesla saw something else in that electric hum?
Of a Tesla's
Something darker,
obsession with certain frequencies
coming.
and his cryptic
For
references
over a
to
century,
Earth's
historians
resonance.
have pored over his notes, marveling at his genius, chuckling at his eccentricities. The wild claims, the cryptic diagrams, the numbers, 3, 6, 9, scrawled like a mantra in the margins. Most dismissed it as the ramblings of a man too far ahead of his time. But now, something extraordinary has happened.
Google's quantum computing
Google's quantum
breakthrough
AI
might
has
be
done what
revealing
no
a side of
human scholar
Tesla's
could.
work that
It's found a hidden pattern in Tesla's writings. And what it reveals isn't just revolutionary, it's terrifying. Tesla wasn't just trying to build the future, he was trying to stop something from destroying it. The clues were there all along, buried in his obsession with frequencies, his warnings about Earth's resonance.
Tesla conspiracy theory. The
We
difference,
thought Wardenclyffe
for the first
Tower was
time,
meant to beam
we have
free
computed
energy across the globe. But the AI's analysis suggests something far more urgent. The structure's design, the deep underground shafts, the massive copper dome, matches what modern physicists would build for a defensive system. Not to transmit, but to shield. Not to send energy out,
is
but to
reinterpreting
deflect
Tesla's
something
work
in.
in ways conventional
And then there's the
analysis
number,
never could.
327. It appears again and again in his later notes, always beside sketches of Wardenclyffe, always tied to calculations of vibration, resonance, force. To 20th century scientists, it meant nothing. But to a quantum AI, it's a perfect match for what we now call signal anomaly behavior.
Mysterious references to
Distortions in
something
energy
called
fields that hint at
Code
something
327
unnatural.
appeared throughout his
Tesla
later
didn't
writings.
have the words for it, but he knew. He knew the numbers held the key. If you only understood the magnificence of 3, 6, and 9, he once said, you would have the key to the universe. Was he speaking in equations? Or was it a warning? Because in 1908, something happened.
Describe
Something
as
impossible.
quantum field resonance.
In the remote
His
Siberian wilderness,
geo-energy
a
wave
blast 1,000 times stronger than Hiroshima flattened 800 square miles of forest. No crater. No meteorite. Just energy. The Tunguska event remains one of history's greatest mysteries. But here's the chilling
without the
detail.
language to properly
Tesla
express
had been
them.
testing his tower
This
just days
suggests
before.
something
In a newspaper interview, he'd bragged about his ability to direct energy to any point on the globe. Then, boom, an explosion of unknown origin rocks the other side of the world. Coincidence? Or had Tesla intercepted something? The AI simulation suggests the latter.
Hit
By
that subscribe
cross-referencing
button
Tesla's
to join us
Colorado
for more
Springs
revelations
experiment
where
with the
science
timing of Tunguska, it found a correlation too precise to ignore. The same frequencies, the same pulse patterns, as if Tesla hadn't caused the explosion, but countered it. Which raises the real question: what was he trying to stop? The answer might lie in another mystery, one that connects Tesla's era to ours.
the quantum AI
In
has done something
1899, while working in
remarkable.
Colorado, he claimed to have intercepted signals from Mars. Rhythmic. Scientists laughed. But in 2007, astronomers discovered something strange. Fast radio bursts, FRBs. Powerful, millisecond-long pulses from deep space, their origins still unknown. And when the
Radial
AI
pattern,
compared Tesla's
yet
recorded
there was
signals
no
to modern
impact
FRB
crater.
data,
Scientists
the
still
patterns matched. Had Tesla detected an FRB a century before we knew they existed? And if so, why did he react not with curiosity but with urgency? Why did he abandon commercial projects to focus entirely on Wardenclyffe, on defense? The AI's most unsettling theory?
Our
Tesla
transmission
wasn't just
test,
a genius.
or was it
He was a
deliberate,
man who'd glimpsed
a controlled
the filter,
demonstration?
the cosmic bottleneck that silences civilizations before they reach the stars. And he was trying to buy us time, But time is running out, because the same frequencies Tesla studied are humming again. And this time, we're listening. The night Tesla heard the signals, the air in Colorado Springs was alive
Quantum
with
level.
electricity.
Do you think
Not
this
the
was
tame hum
coincidence
of modern power lines,
or
but
cover-up?
something wild, primal. The kind of energy that makes your hair stand on end and your skin prickle with the sense of being watched. It was 1899 and Tesla had turned the Rocky Mountains into his laboratory, building a monstrous coil that hurled artificial lightning into the sky.
A designation
But what
that
came back
appears
wasn't just
repeatedly
thunder.
next to his rough
The
sketches
numbers
of the
pulsed
wood.
through his receiver like a heartbeat. Not random static, not some quirk of the atmosphere. Counted, deliberate. Tesla was certain. This was contact. The newspapers mocked him. The great inventor claims to be receiving messages from Mars.
Throughout these documents.
But what if
Remember
Tesla
Tesla's
hadn't been
famous
wrong?
quote,
Just early.
"If you own..."
The final pages of Tesla's journals are the most unsettling. Not because of what they say, but because of what they don't. The handwriting, usually precise, becomes frantic. Sketches of the Wardenclyffe Tower are crossed out and redrawn, its proportions altered, its copper dome enlarged like a shield raised against some looming threat. And in the margins, always the same phrase, underlined 3 times in ink gone brittle with age.
Cross-reference these
They are
blueprints
already
with
here.
modern quantum field
For
equations.
years, historians assumed they meant rival inventors. Edison, Marconi, the men who stole his patents. But Google's quantum AI found something else. Buried in Tesla's later correspondence were references to the shadow in the resonance, a distortion pattern that appeared
He wasn't
whenever
trying to
pushed his
send
equipment
energy
beyond
outward, as
327
everyone
kilohertz.
assumed.
At first, he thought it was interference. Then, he realized it was responsive. The AI's reconstruction is chilling. Tesla wasn't just studying Earth's frequencies. He was mapping a battlefield. Every test, every
Tesla made
pulse
one of his
sent into
most
the ground
controversial
revealed
claims.
something hiding in
He
the
reported
fabric of the
detecting
planet's electromagnetic field. Something that mirrored his signals back, but altered, shifted, as if learning. And then, in 1931, he stopped transmitting entirely.
There are a lot of apples,
In an interview that
but
year,
only a
Tesla
Newton.
made a statement
He
that
needed
baffled the scientific community. The energy is not ours to give, it is ours to return. At the time, it sounded like mysticism. Now, the AI's linguistic analysis suggests a darker meaning.
Google's
Tesla's
quantum
word
AI
choices,
just flagged a
return,
hidden pattern in
balance,
Nikola Tesla's
seal,
writing.
match modern quantum theories about closed time-like curves. Hypothetical loops where energy or information can circle back on itself. Essentially, time feedback. Was Tesla saying the signals he detected weren't from
Of
space,
Tesla's
but
obsession
from
with
the
certain
future?
frequencies
The
and his cryptic
implications rewrite
references.
everything. His sudden demolition of Wardenclyffe. His insistence that free energy is a danger until mankind is ready. Even his infamous death beam, which he repeatedly stressed was not a weapon, but a deterrent. The AI's simulations show why.
Google's quantum
At
computing breakthrough
327
might be
kilohertz,
revealing a side of
Earth's
Tesla's work.
ionosphere acts like a quantum mirror. Push energy into it the wrong way, and it doesn't just bounce back, it amplifies. And somewhere, something was listening. This aligns with declassified Cold War experiments. In 1958, Project Argus detonated nuclear bombs in the upper atmosphere
Tesla
to
conspiracy
study
theory.
radiation
The
belts.
difference? For the first
The
time,
official story.
we have compute.
But the military's own logs note an anomaly. Unexpected resonance at 327 kilohertz lasting 73 seconds post-detonation. No known natural explanation. One physicist scribbled in the margin, like something woke up. Then, in 2016, the HAARP facility in Alaska, a research station
He's
studying
reinterpreting
ionospheric
Tesla's work in
manipulation,
ways
detected the
conventional
same
analysis
frequency.
never could.
This time accompanied by a pattern that matched Tesla's 1899 Mars signals. The event lasted 90 seconds. No explanation was ever released. But here's the most haunting finding. When the AI analyzed Tesla's final patent, it spotted an anomaly. The device described isn't a flying machine. It's a resonance dampener.
Serious references to
stabilizer
something
for
called
high-frequency
Code
atmospheric
327
disturbances.
appeared.
Buried in the schematics is a small, cryptic note for when the door opens. Today, that frequency, 1.1 megahertz, is recognized by quantum physicists as the Schumann resonance harmonic. the heartbeat of Earth's electromagnetic
as
field,
quantum field
the
resonance.
exact frequency
His
Tesla
geo-
spent his life studying. The pieces now form a terrifying mosaic. Tesla wasn't just an inventor, he was a sentry. Wardenclyffe wasn't a tower, it was a lock. And the signals he detected weren't attempts at contact.
Without the language
They
to
were
properly
echoes of a
express
war
them.
we haven't fought
This
yet.
suggests
His final message, scrawled on a scrap of paper now locked in a Pentagon vault, says it all. The shield must hold. Turn the key only when the hour is darkest, and pray it is not already too late. The question is no longer what Tesla was trying to stop. It's
hit
whether
that
we'll
subscribe
recognize the
button
threat in
to
time
join us for
to
more
finish what we
revelations
started.
where science.
Fast forward to 2007. Astronomers at the Parkes Observatory in Australia pick up a signal so powerful it rewrites the textbooks. A fast radio burst, FRB 180916, lasting just milliseconds but carrying the energy of 500 million suns. And
The
here's
quantum
where the
AI
story
has done
twists.
something remarkable.
When Google's quantum AI compared Tesla's 1899 recordings to modern FRB data, the intervals matched perfectly. Not just in timing, but in structure. The same gaps, the same rhythm. As if whatever Tesla had intercepted wasn't a one-time event, but a broadcast. And Tesla reacted. Within months, he abandoned
Radial
his
pattern,
lucrative work on wireless
Yet there
power
was
for the
no
public.
impact.
No more patents, no more demonstrations for investors. Just a single obsessive focus. Wardenclyffe, a tower unlike anything the world had seen. Officially, it was for global communication.
Our transmission test,
But the AI's
or was it
reconstruction
deliberate?
of his
A
blueprints
controlled
tells a darker
demonstration.
story. The depth of the shaft, 120 feet into the earth, wasn't for transmission. It was for grounding. The copper dome? Not an antenna, a shield. Tesla wasn't building a radio. He was building a lightning rod for the planet. Then came Tunguska.
Quantum level.
June 30th, 1908.
Do you think this was
A
coincidence?
fireball streaks across the Siberian sky, and with a force equal to 15 million tons of TNT, it flattens a forest the size of Tokyo. No crater, no debris, just trees splintered outward from a central point, as if the energy came from above and below at once.
A designation that
For
appears
over a
repeatedly
century,
next to his rough
scientists
sketches.
blamed a comet, a meteor, even a rogue black hole. But the AI's simulation offers a different explanation. Resonance. Tesla's Colorado experiments had proven something terrifying. The Earth
Throughout
itself
these
could be
documents,
turned into a conductor.
remember Tesla's famous quote,
Properly tuned
"If
frequency
you
could
only
send
knew
energy
the
through
magnificence
planet's
of the
crust,
three,"
bypassing the atmosphere entirely. And if you pumped too much in, the result wouldn't look like an impact. It would look like Tunguska. But here's the chilling part. Tesla's journals from that summer don't mention fear. They mention adjustments, refinements to Wardenclyffe's deflection settings. As if Tunguska hadn't been an accident.
I cross-referenced
test.
these blueprints with
A
modern
controlled
quantum
strike
field
against
equations.
something he believed was coming. And then, the silence.